Yes, so hello, beautiful viewers. Welcome back again to another episode right now, right here on the Tour Lad. I'm the Chief Tour Lad. My name is Zadok Thomas. Yeah, so today we came to Nairobi because we really want to watch this match between Kenya and Madagascar. Of course, we are patriots here. Yeah, so we are at Moy Avenue right now, and I really want to walk you through this city. And there is this city that people are complaining so much about. This Moy Avenue, as you can see, fully loaded. People are going to maybe to job or to do their various errands. Yeah, very busy. Now, if you were in Nairobi some 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you can realize that things have changed here. In the streets, people are running very fast in the morning. Today I'm just seeing people walking, but a long time ago, like 10 years ago, like 20 years ago, people used to run as fast. You could think they're being chased by bees. Yeah, super fast. Yeah, so today I can see a very big difference here. Yeah, so the vlog number 2 that I made right in Kitale, the audio was not really audible enough because I tied this mic on my jacket. So when I was moving, it was scratching the jacket. Yeah, it was scratching the jacket. Yeah, so let's keep on with this street. So I was telling you about some, here you have to be careful. I was telling you about Nairobi and the movements, the pace which people were using to move here in the streets. Right now people are relaxed. I don't know what's changing. And that one gave us a signature. If you find yourself in Mombasa, those years back, like 10 years, 15, people will simply know that you come from Nairobi, and they will say in Kiswahili, "Huyu ametoka bara." Yeah, because just by judging, looking at the speed at which you are walking, and if you grow in these streets, you'll find yourself used to that kind of movement. But right now I'm seeing people are just walking, and that's okay. It means maybe we are evolving. Yeah. So right now, if you're somebody moving very fast, you simply know that they're thieves. We have high chances. There are 90% thieves if they're moving fast, running. You just see somebody running. You know, there's a difference between moving fast and running. Yeah. So we suspect such people. What's happening there? Somebody has been knocked. A car's knocked somebody there. Yeah, that's a motorbike versus a probox. The policeman is handling that. Yeah, so guys, tell me in the comment section, if you're somebody running very fast, just know that it is theft. He has just committed. Most likely they are his, not ladies but men. Yeah, so we grew in that situation, we grew up in that situation, and we were used to them. And also, if you come here in Nairobi for the first time, if you are a visitor, people will simply know. They just look at you and know that you are new. And that is how many will plan stealing from you. So when you come to Nairobi, don't look at the tall buildings so much. Don't stare so much in one direction as you're moving, because people will simply notice, and that is how they may plan to steal from you, because now they suspect that you are a visitor. Yeah, so they take the naivety of the visitors and try to steal from you. So yeah, those guys are saying I'm lying at Iwongo. Yeah, but they did not hear what I said. They just kind of banter. It's kind of a banter. Yeah, so here we are, and I'm seeing the road is closed ahead. I don't know why. I wanted to come back to Tomboya Street. This is Moy Avenue. I wanted to go back to Tomboya Street because there is a special street that I want to show you. That street is very special. Yeah, let's follow here. Nairobi. Nairobi has employed very many Kenyans and even internationals. Kenyans only around 3 million employed here in the city. This is just it's a concrete jungle. In Swahili they say shamba la mawe. This is a concrete jungle, this one here. And I really appreciate what it's doing. And also the government, sometimes it's doing nice. Sometimes people criticize it. But 70% you can say they're trying. Because one, those years I've told you, 10 years ago, this city was not like this. People could easily just rough you up and snatch whatever you have. Like when you're using a phone attracts thieves. That's why it's good to buy some sophisticated cameras, the small ones. The smaller the better. Yeah. So right now it's not rampant that you can be stolen from in public when people are watching. Policemen are doing something. I've tried. Now let's follow this street. Now, as much as we have security to the maximum, we have some streets that you need to avoid. We have some streets that you need to avoid. We have some streets where we have unscrupulous businessmen who seem untouchable. They steal from you in public and they breach. You go buy something and they breach the contract. It's just in daylight. Yeah, so that's how they con you. And that's why I'm taking you to this street, so that at least you are aware of it, that street. Let me take you to the streets. I think we are now at Tomboya Street. The other one was Moy Avenue. That was Moy Avenue. And today, the city is so loaded, as you can see, because there is a game, Kenya versus Madagascar. Today is a judgment day. It's a super Friday, I tell you. So I want us to go back to archives. And then from archives, we'll be able to connect to that street. Let me go slow a little bit. I'm too fast. That shop is playing old R&B music that is taking me back to memories. Sent from Heaven by Kesha Cole. Taking me back to 2009. Because I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial. It's taking me back to 2009. That is when I properly listened to that song. I'm not sure if they released that. Maybe it could be maybe 206. Thereabout. 206, 207. I really want specs, but it'll come later. I want the blue block specs. Sometimes you spend hours of editing on the screens and it affects your eyes. Yeah, so I really need the blue block specs. We'll come for it later on. It's really packed here. Let's use the other street, the other lane, not the street, the other lane. Picasso. It is starting to jam up. Let's use this one. Oh, the roads are crossed. That game will take place at Kasarani, that's the Moy International Stadium. They're saying already the Thika Road is closed. So if you're in town right now, you can't go back. You can't come into town because most of the roads are closed. So the remaining road must have been so jammed right now. Nairobians are working very hard here in Kenya. People are working very hard. And that's the spirit that we need. One of the ways of knowing whether a country is rich economically is checking on the attitude of citizens. If the attitude is so positive, then that's great. That economy will really go up. If you can check well, Nairobians are not looking at what I'm doing because they're used to. We receive very many visitors here in Nairobi. So most of them are not bored at what I'm doing because it's not something new. It's something that they're used to. So we need to cross here carefully. This place is known as Tea Room, the other stage, to the left. This place is Odeon Cinema. Then this lane, the other side, going to the left is Tea Room. That is that's where you board the vehicles towards Murima, the Mount Kenya region. So you can find all those vehicles there. Let's use this other side, sorry. I think let's use the River Road way. So this one will connect us to River Road. Then from River Road, we can easily find our way. Yes. Look at this attitude of citizens here in Nairobi. So nice. People are very busy here. Look at the attitude of citizens here. And also, if you are walking in the streets like this, like what I'm doing here, recording, having some gadget that people don't know about so much, you need to be your own DCI. You need to really check your environment because somebody can easily follow you. You need to really be careful. You need to pull up your antenna. Open the third eye. Because mostly when you're doing stuff like this, you need to be two so that somebody watches over your back. Vipi? Sorry. So we are almost there. We are almost connecting River Road. Looks like I'm getting lost here, but let me proceed and see. Habari. Naona metulia. Sawa. Yeah, so I think the other side is exit, then this is entry. So let's follow this one. I don't know what business those ladies are doing there. Some of them are complaining on a chikwa camera. I don't know what business they're up to. Let us do the crossing. Yeah, we are at River Road finally. Harambee Stars, eh? Leo? Okay. Yeah, those are true fan of Harambee Stars, the Kenyan team. Today is the day. So this area is very clear. Very clear. I don't know why. Not many businesses are taking place right now. Very clear. Just look at that. Not many businesses are taking place at this area. Well, let's go and see. I'm looking for Luli Avenue, because if we go the farthest of this land, we'll find ourselves at some place called OTC. Yeah, the famous building there. That's a landmark of its own. It's one of the oldest buildings here in Nairobi. Now, I've seen those ladies standing by the roadsides, but I don't know the business they're doing there. I don't know. I'm really suspecting that maybe the kind of business they're doing is questionable. I'm sorry, but because some of them are really looking at me weirdly, like we are on camera already. Yeah, I'm looking for Luli. This is the archives to the right, Kenneth Matiba Road. Let's look for Luli Avenue. Now, some streets here look kind of the same. If you're new, sometimes they may confuse. That's why I also insist that you may have somebody to really take you through these streets. Some of them look similar, like where we are right now. I remember when I was new here, I found myself somewhere here, and it was difficult for me to figure out to go back to Afya Center. You know, Afya Center is also one of the landmarks. If you're there, anybody who has lived in Nairobi for long will easily catch up with you. If you tell them that I'm at Afya Center, then that will be easy. What? I can't figure out the exit. That is Kibera Road. I want River Road, not River Road, I want Luli Avenue. I want Luli Avenue. Let me hope it's the next lane. Could be the next lane. Now here at River Road, there is one thing that surprised me. Now look at the life here. A typical street life. I found that we have forex bureaus here, and I kind of wondered. I found forex bureaus here. This place looks like not very safe, because if you go to a forex bureau with your $1,000, you'll be given Kenyan shillings cash in most cases. Not really safe to carry around here. So I was wondering what forex bureau is doing here. But all in all, maybe there's a reason. So guys who have lived in Nairobi for some time, tell us the reason. Why do you think there are some forex bureaus here? You know, that thing really made me wonder. That thing made me wonder so much. How? So yes, I found my way. That is Luli Avenue. I've seen that label. Let us follow it. This avenue is very famous. I'll tell you why in a moment. Very famous. And this is the street of the day that I really wanted us to know about. I really wanted us to mark it and know about it. This video is not only for foreigners, for people who are visiting, but also Kenyans. Mostly Kenyans actually. Because in this avenue, I've been conned. You had it right, like conning, like 3 times. The first one, I sent somebody and it was successful 100%. Then I saw some videos online of people complaining. That is where I learned. I came the next day, it was not successful, the conning game. The third one, it wasn't successful, so I'll tell you why. So as you can see, business is also going on as well. If you do a search on YouTube right now about Luli Avenue, you'll find weird stories. Weird stories, eh? That's what you'll see online, on YouTube. Just do a search and you'll see. And even some digital media outlets have written about it. If you read the mode of the news, the mode of the communication, you will see something weird. And by the end of reading that, you will develop a very negative attitude. Now, I'm doing this video not to spoil the name of anyone, but to alert the government to do something here, because now everything is not under control. Everything is now uncontrollable. Now the unscrupulous businessmen are running the day. Yeah, so if you are a government official and watching this, please do something, because now this alarm is too much about Luli Avenue. Too much. I'm saying this with a lot of confidence, without any fear of conviction, because I'm a victim. I was conned here. Yeah, so if you come to Luli Avenue, you'll see very many shops. Most of them are selling electronics, and in most cases, you'll be welcomed. You'll find ladies at the door welcoming you, telling you about better deals, good deals, and some deals will be too good to be true. They'll be so nice to be true. So you just use your brains, use your conscience to judge. Because some deals won't be good. So you will come here and find that they're selling a television or a radio or any gadget. But you may think that you have a good deal, really a good one. But in the end, you'll be feasted. Yeah, you'll be feasted. Now, somebody said if you see a deal that is too good, then you're the product. And that is true. That is true. So this is still Luli Avenue. There's a shop right in my left, that is the shop that conned me. We have other very many shops around which are selling electronics here. I was conned here. 24,000 disappeared just like that. Right here. And they even tell you to go to the police, go report. And they tell you, go to Central Police Station. That is how these businessmen tell you. But then it hurts, realizing that you can't be assisted. They are kind of above the law. That is so bad. It hurts. Yeah. So this house called here, I really wanted a TV. I was employed, 8 to 4 job. Of course, I was earning salary. And I moved to a single bedroom house. I really wanted a TV. So, I called a friend because I realized if I come here, I'll spend a lot. I called a friend and told him, go buy me a TV. But now the seller of that TV, I found him on Gigi. Gigi is a digital platform here where you can meet sellers and connect with them. I think we are now done with Luli Avenue. This is now Tomboya Street. Yeah, so we had, I told the guy to pick the numbers. I sent the numbers to the guy, a friend of mine. So the guy went for the TV. I really wanted a Samsung. I was very specific. I wanted a Samsung 32-inch smart. The way I saw it on the advert on Gigi. So I told the friend, go pick the TV. Then the friend went to the shop. What happened next? They presented to him an inferior brand of the TV that is not even digital. That's not even smart. Yeah, so, and I insisted that, no, we talked about a Samsung, a 2-inch smart TV, and they were very bitter. They even wanted to beat the friends. We argued over the phone because I was away, I didn't have any powers. We argued over the phone, and then they lied to my friend that they're giving him another brand that is not Samsung, but it is Android TV, which means it's obviously maybe a smart. Yeah, so what happened next is that we argued almost the whole day, just arguing over the phone, and I'm not good at that actually. Yeah, so later on I told the friend, okay, bring that digital TV, that smart TV. I was shocked when the TV arrived. The box is smart TV, but what is inside is a joke, a red joke. So that is how I lost my money, because that TV that was sparked costs around 7,000, and I had paid 24,000 on the pay bill. What they do, you talk about Samsung. As soon as you pay, that is when the story of Samsung goes away, just fades, just vanishes, and you'll be given an inferior product. And that is what many people are going through. The second time, they did not succeed. I came along this time round myself. I paid the money, talking over a TV that was already there in the box. As soon as you pay, they tell you, no, we need some activation fee, some stupid shenanigans. I told them that I don't want those jokes. I want either a full refund of my money or the TV. Two things. Choose one. A full refund or the TV. Yeah. I played cool, because if you talk much, they know more about you. I just played cool. And they thought maybe I'm an officer somewhere. They had to refund the money. But at first, they're very bitter, they're very firm. They tell you that we cannot, the policy of this business, that we can't refund. We cannot refund the money. Just go minus TV, or you take whatever we have given you. And that game is done by everyone here at Luli. I can't fear talking about that. That game is done by everybody. So Kenyans, if you want to buy things like that, avoid Loduli, or buy from a person who is not a Kenyan. Buy from the Somali guys. They are very legit here. Unless if some of them have begun these tricks, but they can't do that because they fear their licenses being scrapped. So they do legit business. A TV that I have up now, 40-inch. I just bought another one, but in the same Lodoli, because I really wanted to go through this test. I bought from a Somali guy, and he assured me of warrant. It's a nice TV. Now for years, I still have it on my own. Yeah, so that's one of the streets to avoid. If you want to be safe, you don't want to lose your money. Yeah. So that's my story. So that's one of the streets that you should really avoid. Mambo, you should really avoid that street because you lose your money and you can take them nowhere unless you are tactical enough. Like me, I just played with the psychology and the money was refunded in full. Yeah. So avoid that street. Or if you go there, buy from people who are not Kenyans, those Somali guys. I found them legit. Yeah, found them so legit. So right now we are at the iconic Afya Center. This green building here. This green building here is very iconic. Very iconic. The big one and very visible. You can see it from a distance. Very iconic. Stages are very full. Yeah. I think people are traveling back. It's a back to school affair. That's why the stages are very, 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 very full. Let's cross here. So where we are heading towards is railway. So if you want to catch buses towards the western part of Kenya, railways is the place to catch those buses from. Just some 200 meters from us is railways. Yeah. So guys, I think I have showed you that street, and we saw some clue in that street when we were walking. If you have been following this video from the start up to this point, then I think you have seen some clues that need revisiting. Yeah. Comment which clues have you seen on the way. We have some clues, especially the River Road area. You have seen some clues which need revisiting. So I think we need to do a proper nightlife. We need to do a proper nightlife and see what really happens there. The yellow bus you're seeing ahead of us is 100% electric. I think this culture is slowly coming into Kenya where people are opting for the green energy. So this one here is an electronic bus. Let me show you. This one here, 100% electronic. And so far, since morning when I came here, I've seen like 3 or 4 buses which means that culture is being embraced right now. Yeah. So there is a guy I'm waiting for because I want to do some interviews on my other channel. So I'm waiting for the guests that they told me they're arriving from 11, all of them, 11 to 12. So I really want to do, this is the big Cop Bank house. It's also very iconic here in Nairobi, among one of the buildings. The next to it at the back is Times Towers, where Mathare finance happen. Yeah, so I think I'm going to end this vlog right here. I want you to comment in the comment section, which other area in Nairobi do you want me to visit? Which other area do you want a proper revisit? Yeah, tell me in the comment section because we have very many things to cover here in Nairobi. Very many things, guys. Very many things. Very many iconic buildings. Some even accept the climbing on top. You can just go and explore on top of it. We can also do that. I don't know where this guy is going to. Yeah. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. We shall also be visiting the posh areas of Nairobi. We have very many of them. We have Runda, we have Kilimani, Hurlingham, Upper Hill. All those areas are also posh areas of Nairobi, which are worthy a visit. So we shall be doing all that. Please subscribe if you haven't, and turn on the comment section, the notification bell icon, to ensure that you never miss a notification when we do some upload here. We put a video up anytime. So click the notification icon, turn it on, and all will be so fine. Yeah, so let me do some calls and just to check on the guests where they are at, because everything is happening at Givenchy, either Givenchy or the KNT, Kenya National Theatre. It's a place for creatives in their social life. Yeah, so where you can go and create. So I chose that place for the guests because we can get seats there and a very nice environment where we can do everything. So guys, see you again on the next one. Bye bye.